Oh my god. A blank screen. What is this? What is this blank screen? We're about to show you what the new fucking thing is. We got a new deal in town, and that is a night brew with the crew. Blank screen's going away in 5 seconds for the reveal. You've had your coffee. Now, come get a night brew with the crew. Yes, that's happening. Oh, wait. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. So we got some shitty EDM in the background. Yeah. Yeah. Now we'll see if the chat works. I'm not sure if the chat works on the side here. Hello, chat. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see if that worked. Ah, it did. It did. Nice. It needs to be way bigger though. So we'll have to fix that later. Lyndon, hello. How are ya? Let's get this EDM down a little bit further because it was blaring over the mic. We're going to have to fix that too. But hello, all of you. Needs to be way bigger. Is that what I said? That's exactly what I said. That shine right there needs to be a little shiny as well. That's a little loud in my eardrums. And I've got it like down as way as it can go. So this is all that you're getting tonight. Is just a little bit of this. No, I hope all of you guys are having a great night tonight. Boom. In with that Fardo. Wish to Faja. Leonardo, thank you very much for that Fajo. Let's see. Welcome to the Kager crew. That's right. This is the Kager crew. This is it. This is the talk show. We're doing a talk show. I have decided that it's time for me to vent, and it's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right now. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff tonight. I figure I can do this. This is what I wanted to do for the longest time. And it came to me the other night, and I said, let's do it. People are going to be pissed off for the way I handle this, and I don't give a fuck. Because it looks very similar to someone else's. But you know what? Anybody that's got a problem with it, right there. Because here's how I feel about this. The old man gave me some advice one time, and he gave me the recipe to his talk show. Why not do it here and bring it over here and immortalize him a little bit? I'm fed up with all the shit that I'm seeing on stream or Twitter, and I'm just like, it's time. It's time for something to be said. It's time for people to come out. It's just time for voices to be heard and the shit to be talked about like adults, one-on-one, me and you. That's what's happening right now. That light is going to be really bad glaring on the sunglasses. I don't care. I don't care. That's just the thing, and I don't care. So what am I pissed off about tonight? Oh, many things. Many things. I've got many things to be pissed off about. And one of them is streamer Twitter right now. One of them streamer Twitter. I was getting ready for the stream tonight. I was getting ready. And when I was getting ready for the stream, I seen a tweet that's going kind of like viral. And it is about the person who made the video. It's a video about Farewell to Mixer. And I sat down and I watched it, and for a few minutes I was getting emotional, like, and then I got really pissed off because I saw some people in there, and then I saw a lack of people in there. And then I just started thinking to myself, you know what? It really does feel like shit to be left out all the time. Really does. And someone would normally say, well, maybe you need to sit back and reflect on it. And I've reflected. I may not have been the biggest streamer. I was a wrestling streamer, so people poo-pooed that. You don't play real games? And you know what really kind of pissed me off was the fact that Mixer goes bye-bye tomorrow, and my accomplishments and the accomplishments of others all just get swept under the rug. All of us people, all of us little people who were part of Mixer 2, yeah, that video really did not, it didn't do it for me. And then, yeah, I felt it tug on the heartstrings at the end with Cranky there and rest in peace. And I get that. I get that. Tugged on my heartstring for a little bit. But then I was pissed because I didn't see people like Lyndon, Otaku Shout, Von Grimm. I didn't see Fourth Room Brewing in there. I didn't see Unicorn Gaming in there. We were all part of the same fucking group. Why is it that whenever that group gets brought up, I'm the last one to get fucking talked about? Fuck that shit. I'll tell you how I really feel. It's always, oh, Beer, the fucking bitch boy at the very end. No more. I've had it. I've just had it. I'm going to let it out and then move on. Because you know what? I've been doing a lot of that lately. Like today I had some really good talks with a lot of good people. And it just reminded me who the people in my life are that care about me. Like people like fucking Haas, right? We don't go for periods talking. She does. I do the same exact thing that she does. We don't talk. Like we're bad at keeping in touch. But when we do, when we support each other, that shit is real. That shit, I've told her I was jealous of her because she was a way better partner and a really fucking kick-ass streamer. I can get away with that shit, to say that shit to her, because it comes from a place from the fucking heart, right? So I decided that we're gonna talk about things now. We're gonna talk about them, move on, and that's how it's gonna go. That's because I'm done feeling kind of just held back by everything. And that's not like, I kind of see it, like I see Lyndon coming over here and he's doing the daily hustle. And I'm very proud of what Lyndon's doing over here. He brought his group over from Mixer to Twitch, and he's doing the stuff and the things, which that is very good. Like, that is what I'm very happy to see. And you don't hear Lyndon going, well, why didn't I get partner? I guess we're going to go right into it. I think we're just going to slide right into it. We're going to ease into it like anal. There's a lot of Mixer partners bitching about why didn't I get partner. And you know what? I kind of want to say to them, you were lucky to even be a partner in the first place. I can admit that. I can admit that I shouldn't have been a partner. Like, a lot of people have told me, hey, dude, you worked your ass off for that shit. I still wonder how I did it over on Beam. Dude, but you did it. I mean, not to take anything away from any of our accomplishments, but we did it. We were in. But here's the thing. When I came over to Twitch, whenever I came back streaming for whatever other time, I knew that there was going to be no partnership. I knew I was going to have to go and put in the work again. And there's people that are legit like, Why the fuck isn't it me? I'll tell you why the fuck it isn't you. Because you play fucking Fortnite, you play FPS games, and and Twitch is just filthy fucking saturated with FPS games. So you're getting 30 people in your stream, maybe 40, playing an FPS game. Congratulations, here's your sign. You didn't roll over here like Psycho Plays with a huge community who can fucking back shit up. That dude deserved a partnership. Here's someone who deserved a partnership. Here's someone who absolutely deserved a partnership. And that's Fourth Room Brewing. The dude has a brew chat. He has a brew day. He brews beer on stream. That is something different. That's something no one's doing. And he came over here. He brought his crowd over here. Absolutely, that motherfucker deserves a partnership. I'm not saying that because I'm going to be on Brew Chat on Thursday. I'm not saying it because I like Dan as a genuinely nice guy and a friend. No, I'm saying here are the facts. If you come over to a platform that is oversaturated, overrun with FPS and maybe World of Warcraft, guess what? Don't expect to be getting a partnership for the 5 viewers that you got just because you were a partner over on Mixer. And guess what? Let me tell you something. Xbox was helping you bring in those views too. Like, let me give you an example, right? Fourth Room, brewing beer. Yeah, he put some games in his rotation, but for the majority of the time, that bastard brewed beer. Yeah, he got views from Xbox. Guess what? Xbox isn't going to be highlighting their partners no more. So guess what? You got another thing coming if you think that you're going to be at the top of the food chain. Just going to throw that out there. You know? I'm kind of just, I was going to try to spin it in a positive light tonight. But you know what? If someone basically told me, you got to just let it out and tell people like it is. You don't want to give them false expectations. Because the minute people get false expectations, then that's when the entitlement comes in. Yeah, sure. People can talk about me all they want and say, "Oh, beer, didn't you say you wanted your Mixer partnership back and blah, 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 and you bitched about it and blah, 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 blah." Yeah, and guess what? Go back to my first stream that I did here on Twitch and I'll say how toxic and how bad my mindset was and how I never should have expected it. Yeah, it is what it is. I moved on, but it's time to give people these general doses of what's going on. And like I also saw a tweet today about something about the general was affiliates and then like, oh, I hosted you so long, now you got to host me, you know, blah, 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 blah. Tit for tat kind of thing. And I like the video's general message, but my thing was, you know, don't just say that with affiliates. Partners are guilty of that shit too. Little Laggy, how you doing, lady? Oh God, I gotta get out of that mindset really quick. Not because of you, Little Laggy. Not because of you, Laggy. I reverted to I'm thinking of someone right now. I've got my mind on someone. You stumbled into me having a talk show and just doing what I do best and letting people just have it. Because right now I'm talking about follow for Farlow. I can't talk. I need to have a drink. That's why it's called a night of brew with the crew, because I need a drink. Oh, this one is so good. Um, and yeah, it is. It is so good. It is called The Gray Lady. I will one of these days. Yeah, fart for a fart. You gotta have a fart for a fart. A furlough for a furlough. Uh, yes, I've become British. I am going to get my British type killed on. Yes, because there are. I'm gonna get the Black Watch kilt because that was for the Black Watch. Like that is something. I know these things. You're one of us now. I am, and it feels good. He's moving in. Besides, oh yeah. I hope I did that right. Even though my voice cracked so hard. Oh yeah. Me and not Slink. I can't think of his alter ego right now. Oh my god, Slink is gonna slap me for this. Oh my god. Stefan, thank you. Oh my god. Stefan's gonna come out, body slam me, and it's gonna be oil. I kinda like it. I'll think you know what, I kinda like that now. So I hope you're doing good tonight. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Because I'm just gonna yell at you all night. I'm just gonna yell at you, not specifically about you, just at you. It's gonna be like, "Ho." No, you know what? So we were talking about like follow for a follow. Well, this was talking about sub for sub, because, and we saw this stuff on Mixer, right? We saw this stuff between Mixer partners. Oh well, I don't sub to you, or you don't sub to me, but I sub to you. I unfortunately can't stay long because I didn't. No problem. I'm just happy to see your face in here. I know the time zones are a bitch. I was talking to a friend earlier, and he's in the UK, and I got a lot of friends in the UK, which is really awesome. Really, really awesome. And he was like, time zones suck. And I was like, yes, they really, really do. Time zones absolutely suck because there's a lot of people that I would like to be around that I just can't because of time zones. But therein lies something that we're talking about tonight. Ways of supporting people. Like I try to go in whenever I'm working, I try to lurk in many, like from 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually, let me put it to you this way. From 7 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time to about 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, I'm at work, whether it be in the office, pre-COVID bullshit, or right now, right? Right now, I'm in the office, and I try to open tabs. I try to be supportive. And you know what? I can't be in everybody's streams. Neither can you. Neither can a lot of us. I used to take that shit personally back on Mixer. I was toxic as fuck. My mental state, toxic as fuck. Because I'm like, why aren't these people supporting me? Guess what? They just fucking couldn't. And that is okay. That is so okay. As long as you're talking to people outside of streaming. Like, if someone throws you an auto host, be grateful for the auto host you get. Be grateful someone thought enough of you to put you on your auto host. It might not be much, but maybe that's all they can do. Maybe someone retweets your tweet, right? And that's all they can do. Be appreciative of those things. I'm, and a lot of people, this just does not go for me, but a lot of people, because of COVID right now, are facing a big time money crunch. They can't spend their money on subs. That's why, you know what, if there's another streamer you want to support and sub to, I would rather you do that over me because I'm making it by all right. I appreciate all the people who subs. Thank you for the itty bitties. I appreciate that, Smoke Monkey. How are you doing? How are you doing? And Dragon, how are you? I'm glad to see you guys in here. But and I really do appreciate that, Smoke Monkey. Like the bits and all that stuff. I appreciate. I I don't like. I would rather you go to someone else and spend it. But if you do spend it here, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. I am doing well. I'm doing well, Dragon. I'm a little pissed. I spewed some venom earlier. About the here's another guy. Talk about that video that went on. I'm talking about WASD's video. And it had all these people from Mixer. And it's like, while that is good and all, there's a lot of people that are left out in that too. A lot of people who were partners, who were in pre-Mixer, who were in Beam days. Like Sat. Sat, I know, has a long history pre-Mixer during Beam. Dragon is another... Dragon, I met Dragon back on Mixer through Uni. Uni was the one who said, go watch this guy, right? And I never spent time because I was just overextending myself in all the communities. And you got to watch yourself too, because you can do that. You can overextend yourself by being in too many communities. And that's what I was at the time. But I got to meet him, and then I got into the shed. And I was in the shed, and I touched base just briefly again in the shed. And then I had like multiple hiatuses. I come back to Twitch, and I'm just like, you know what? Here's how I'm going to handle this time around, right? I'm going to just stay into certain communities and put my basic, all my effort into the smaller communities. And that's where I'm spending my time. I'm going to spend my time with people who genuinely care about me, and I genuinely care about them, and then we support one another. And guess what? That support, like I said, could be as simple as putting me on an auto host list or retweeting a tweet. You don't have to be in the stream. You don't have to sub. You don't have to. It's other things, right? It's other things. And so, like, when I see that video and I see someone like Dragon left out, I'm like, he was a big part of Mixer. He was an inspiration to Uni, who was huge. Unicorn Gaming was huge, and he was getting shit done on Mixer. And he's not on that video. So, yeah, like when I see things like that, it irritates me. The thought was there. And some people say it's a thought that counts, but you don't realize how many people just go, well, geez, I guess I was very insignificant because I didn't make an impact. And you know what? You did. You maybe did it to someone. But that's how harmful some of those things can be, especially to people that maybe have some anxiety, or not anxiety, but depression issues. Let's put it out there. But this is what I've been talking about tonight, and I started on like the follow for the follow and sub for a sub, because that just, it was a thing with the Mixer community, right? You sub to me, I sub, like the Mixer community. That's another thing. That is another thing too, with these partners who came over, who were expecting this great big thing. Guess what? Some of you went full time when you had no right being a full-time partnered streamer. Those gift subs, those free subs, all that stuff that Xbox did not do you any favors at all. All it did was, it gave you a little more income, made you feel a little bit better about yourself. But now when you come over to a bigger pond, Where's that viewership? That's the thing. And you know what? It is okay to be upset about it, but you can't go out and be like, well, why don't you come to my stream? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You went to that person because you like their content. Not everybody can open up their wallet strings, especially right now. While COVID's going on, there's a lot of people. There's people that aren't working. There are people who have lost their jobs. And so to go out to your viewers that you're treating as a number and a money sign, you're in it for the wrong reasons. There's a lot of people who are going back and going, oh, great, I got to go on the grind again. You got to do it. It sucks. And admittedly, it sucks. A lot of people lost their income from this, and they're not hitting partnership. But guess what? Okay, you made your affiliate. It wasn't hard to make your affiliate. So work at it and get to where you were. You may have to change your whole style. Let's face it. We're saturated here with certain games. I removed my merch store and the ability to tip shortly after COVID started. Yes. Now, I put my tip back up because Stream Elements was fucking yelling at me, and I got tired of Stream Elements yelling at me every time I went in there. There was like a little progression bar, and it was stuck at 75, and that's all I have to say about that. and you have to actually put the link on the page for it to register. And I could have taken the link right off, but then I was just like, you know what? The way I look at it is, if someone wants to tip, they can. I'm not going to force it. I think it's closer to the bottom of the page, and I'm going to tell people not to tip either, because there's other people you should be doing that for. I would rather you click the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel, so that thing right about down, let's see, wrong way, right over here. Yeah, right there. So that thing goes away. Oh wait, nope. I was right the first time. I was right down here. Right here, that ugly thing right down there. I'm happy to with affiliate, to be honest. It is pretty much the same as partner was on Mixer minus the scope. Exactly. Like that's. I talked with a friend of mine. I started out with like 5 years ago. Me and him both started around roughly the same time back in 2015. I think he started just a little tad earlier than I did. And I left, I went and did the Mixer thing, and I came back. And when I came back, and this is the first time I was back on Twitch, he was doing really good for himself. He was just boom, 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 boom. And I said, oh, that's kind of cool. And he goes, let me get you to affiliate. And I looked at him and I said, dude, I haven't been here in how long? Why do you want to get me to affiliate? And he's just like, dude, we still talk. You came back over. I want to help you. Like, the guy's a genuinely nice guy. And we got myself to affiliate really quickly because I was lacking the follows because I created a whole new account over here. This isn't the original Uncle Beer account. This is the new one that I created because I still wanted to kind of distance myself from a few people. And next thing you know, boom. We're here. I'm doing the things. And sorry, that music just went woo. Like, I see it's going into the stream. It still just seems just so. Like, I got it at like 2%. I'll put it at 3%. Because it's like, bam! So, anyways, he got me to affiliate, and I just wanted the emotes. Like, Dragon, you said it last night. Oh, wait, let me. Capped affiliate is the equivalent of a 50 subscriber Mixer partner from a purely technical standpoint. That's interesting. And then let's face it. That's what a lot of us. I'm not talking about present company. I can only speak for myself, but that's maybe all that I was over on Mixer, right? So coming over to get an affiliate, and Dragon, you said this last night, and I want everybody to know this because I feel like this is important too. The only reason I did affiliate, and because you heard me make the statement, I don't want the tips. I don't want the subs. They're nice. It's great. But I want the little perks for you guys. I want the emotes, right? I want the VIP badges. I want to be able to give people who support me when they're here. I want to be able to give them little things. I may not be able to financially come over and support you, but hey, maybe I can do something in my channel to do that, right? Damn! Thank you for that raid. Hold on. We got something for this. This is really bad, but we do have something for this. Thank you very much for that raid. Oh, I don't even have it set up, too. Blue Mew. Blue Mew. I like it. Blue Mew, let's raid. Let's raid. This is my raid, and I welcome you to it. I don't have a song, and this is about it. Now that you heard this, you're gonna run away because my music sounds like shit. Okay. Welcome, and thank you, Blue Mew, for that follow. Welcome to the Kager crew. Well, I have to head out. Very, very early work day tomorrow. All right, Lyndon, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Have a great day. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Before you leave, Lyndon, if you're still here, let me try this because I've been working on it a little bit. There it is. Yeah, let's go follow that Jagoff. I like it. Did it. For those of you who remember Cranky Canuck, that was Dario. Yep, that was Dario. With the laugh. So we're talking a little bit about what we wanted to do with the affiliate status, because quite frankly, if I were to even think about partnership again, it would have to be under a whole new set of guidelines, and it would be just because I want to get all the extras for you guys, not so much for myself. And that was my original goal whenever I was back on Mixer. However, a lot of other things played into that. And like I was telling my friend today, like me and my friend had a really good talk. And this is the same one who helped me with my rise to affiliate here like a few months ago. I basically told him, just don't change. Keep yourself humble. You okay, buddy? I'm here for you. Thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Kager crew. Oh, that is pretty good. That is pretty good, Jason Board. Thank you very much for that follow, too. Welcome to the Kager crew. Everybody come on in. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm basically, we're sitting here, we're rocking out, we're telling it like it is. We're doing the stuff and the things. You had your coffee this morning, now come and have a brew with the crew. It'll be a nice day. But yeah, and then I decided that I wanted to do this time around too. I decided we're gonna do a web show. We're doing a web show this time around. The reason why I wanted to do a web show and I did it exactly like this and exactly the same setup was because I felt it was time. I felt like it was just there's someone who influenced me greatly. One night we got drunk and he actually told me his secret to running something like this. He didn't share that shit with too many people. And he sat me down and showed me everything. Now, of course, he was very drunk. And I was imbibing with him. And he said, now you do this. You just don't do it like I do it. He wanted me to do it with wrestling. And so I just, like, at this point, I just felt like I wanted to come out and do a talk show like this. So I'm welcoming you all to the very first time I'm doing this. This isn't going to be the last. This may be a once a week thing because I suck at video games. I am terrible when it comes to video games. And anybody goes, well, you can always get better, right? You can always get better if you practice enough. Yeah, no. The only thing that I didn't even get better with masturbation, and I practiced that so much. So much. It's such a like 3-4 time a day habit, you know. So whenever they say practice makes perfect, no, they're lying to you. They really are. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and that's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about tonight. Like, the thing about Mixer and all the people who are coming over from Mixer, it's great. Some of them are really great people. And I do feel bad for some of them. Like, there's a wonderful girl, Astral. I hope she gets partnered, but she's not banking on it. But I don't hear her complaining about it. I hear her, she's having issues getting whether or not she just wants to know if she's been accepted or denied already. But that doesn't take anything away from her. And I like that she's willing, that she just wants to work at it. And I like that there's so many people who just want to work at getting their partnership and not just be so vicious towards others. It's all about building people up. And that's the one thing we need to build each other up, because that's the only way. That's the only way. And you got to tell people this too. You got to show people that you want to bring them up instead of bringing them down all the time. Like I watch streamer Twitter, and I watch so much of the negative shit that goes on in there. And like I watch some of the quote unquote streamer advice that's so passive aggressive, and it's like, no, I get it. I get that you're mad with seeing this stuff, and I'm guilty of it too. I just spewed a whole bunch of venom when I came in here earlier. But you know what? I did it and it's over. We're moving on. To hold on and keep doing that stuff, you're gonna lose people from your timeline. You're gonna lose people from your life. You're gonna lose, and people just don't see that. They feel like because they're entitled, because they've got like this moderate following, they can say stuff that they want without consequence, and that's great. Say it. You can lose people. You can gain people. That is on you. That's what's going to happen to your Twitter feed. But you know what else is going to happen? Is if you want to get sponsors, if you want to get affiliateships, if you want to get partnerships, people are going to look at your feed and they're going to look at the way that you react, And they're going to be able to see that passive aggressive shit, and they're going to be like, no, we don't need that. You got to remember, if you're streaming and you're making this into a business, you got to know when to reel that shit in. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. But I digress. I'm getting off the point here. The point was, a lot of people are going to need to wake up and realize that they're no longer the big fish in a small pond. They're in a big pond and they're a small fish, and they got to work for it. And the sooner you realize that, because I tried to broaden my horizons. I tried to get out there to a few other streams. I got out there to a lot of streams that I haven't been to. Like, oh my God, right off the top of my head, one of the new streams that okay. Yeah, let me fix that a little bit too. I'm glad someone said that. Let me just take care of that. Give me 1 second. I was just notified of something. There it is. We're just going to do that. Thank you for that. There we go. That should work. Yeah, I hate the whispers on this thing, because the whispers, I can never see the whispers. One of the nice things about good old Mixer is they popped up right in. But anyways, now that we got that follower thing fixed, and now I'm off track, which is typical. This is beer street. So whenever we do get off track, oh, I know what I was saying. So now I'm going to drink this lovely gray lady. Oh, that is good. So anyways, I came over here talking about broadening horizons. I actually came over here and I was like, I'm going to follow a new person. And this person was from a person that I knew back on Mixer, Safiria, known as Sassy. And she rated this person called Goddess of War. And so I went in and I stuck around for quite a while the first night. And I remember I went to, I left her up because, like, I like to lurk. I like to leave the windows up. And there's a lot of people that are debating this right now about how lurks work here on Twitch. And I've noticed that the lurks on Twitch, there's people say you have to talk every so often. And I went and I've actually read it, and there is a thing that the way, because they're trying to catch bots, right? And they're like, oh, these lurks count, these lurks don't. Well, the way I understand it is, if you're not a known bot and you're lurking in a channel, your lurk actually does count. It does count to the viewership. So I leave the page up and I go to bed. So that's what I do. Like around between 8 or 9 o'clock, that's when I'm calling it a night, and I'm going in, and that's when me and the wife watch anime, and then we go to bed. So around 8 or 9, I'm going to bed watching anime with the wife. It's our nightly tradition. So anyways, I did that night. And this is when I'm very, very new to Twitch, right? Very new to Twitch this time around. And so I don't realize that people could still gift me subs when, like if I followed the channel, That's great. Oh, I think I followed the channel too. But there's things that if you don't follow the channel, you can still get gifted subs. Which I was in like a few channels and I got gifted subs whenever I came back after lurking, and I was like, whoa, I got new emotes. But anyways, I digress yet again. So I started following Goddess of War, and I got gifted a sub in her channel, and so I was like, okay, I felt, I don't want to say I felt obligated, but I was like, I feel obligated to come back again. Like, I liked her content, and I was like, I'm subbed. I want to meet new people. Let's do it. Best decision I've ever made. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this. Let's see. It is... I'm hoping I do this right. Hello, Blue. How are you doing? So I hope that worked. I probably screwed that up. Somehow. Because it didn't come up. I know I screwed it up. My chat wanted to say hi, but couldn't. I am sorry. I did not realize I had that on. That's why I changed it. I didn't see the whisper until afterwards. Because I'm an old blind motherfucker. And I couldn't say that. But I appreciate you guys still staying around, too. Like, cheers to you guys for staying around so long. I appreciate that, even though I'm a dumbass and can't stream. But people will find that out very quickly when they come to the channel. They're like, oh, you were a partner, huh? Yes, I was the worst partner on Mixer, but I still was a partner. So welcome on in. Yeah, for some reason. Oh, I know. Don't follow that link. Don't follow that link because I did screw it up. Because I realized it has to be done like this. Goddess O War. There we go. That's the one I was talking about. Beer, actually, you know what's going on? You know what's actually going on? Beer Exotic just told me Carol Baskin's here and ruining the stream. Blame Carol Baskin for the stream issues. She fucking put that 10 minutes up. Trying to delay the stream. Best partner, to be honest. There would be quite a few people that would disagree with that. But hey, I'll take it. No, I'm doing things. This is great to actually be doing things now on here the way I'm doing it now, because quite honestly, a lot of the stuff that I've done in the past always felt forced. This doesn't feel forced. I just want to sit and have a genuine talk with the chat. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk about streaming. I want to talk about real life experiences. I want to drop little nuggets of wisdom. And I'm hoping that I can do that. And then we can talk, like, I like little nuggets. They're the dingleberries. I don't have good juicy nuggets. I've just got dingleberries. I kind of brought them over from that other place. I like nuggets. I love a good nugget, and I learned how to make I like McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. I think that shit is like liquid. It's liquid food crack is the best way I can describe it. Anyways, I learned how to make some of that stuff, and it tastes exactly like McDonald's. And because I'm fat, here's the thing. I'm an aficionado of food, and therefore I can say it tastes good and me likey. And I should send that out. You know what I'm also noticing? I'm also noticing this again. Let's look at this. And there we go. That's I'm still shiny, but I'm not as shiny. I hate Logitech. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm never gonna get sponsored. I'm never gonna get a partnership, affiliateship, or anything with Logitech because I've decided I hate Logitech. I've decided this. Like their keyboard that I got, their mouse is not too bad. But when it comes to their cameras, having to reset every single time you go live. Like, what do they think? I'm a professional? I'm sorry, but there's no professional here. I just want to set it and forget it, right? I just want to set it just once, turn on my stuff, and I want my shit to work. Shit work. That's all I need. That's all I need. It'd be nice if I had a stream where the shit works. But hey, maybe I'm asking for too much, right? Maybe I'm asking, like, how many of you guys in here ever turn up the stream and say, "Oh yeah, it works"? And actually, where are my manners? Blue, you came in here, you rated. What game? What were you playing tonight? What were you doing tonight? How was your stream? I'm such a dick at this thing. No wonder people were like, fuck beer. Like, I was bitching. I was like, yeah, people hated beer. Now I know, because I was a dick. Just talk about, just going to be like me all night long. Fuck it. Beer is just goddamn dick. So I hope you had a good stream tonight. That is a really good beer. I think I need to. Oh, I see you. I see you, Lynn, coming in here. How are you doing? I like the poop. I sees you. Right? I'm here. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing the things. I'm having fun. We're talking. I'm not letting my chat participate because I'm a dick. Apparently, I put the follower thing on. Like, you have to be a follower for 10 minutes before you talk. And we got raided. So apparently, we did that tonight. So it's a typical. But I still say it's Carol Baskin. Beer Exotic. Carol Baskin. It's oh shit, you savage, right? Oh, I got something for that. I got something for that. But you know what? I don't have my BTTV enabled. Otherwise, I would be able to do that and show you the great beer savage emote. But because I don't know how to work my shit, we'll just. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. I like it. I like it. How are you doing this evening? I am really glad. I'm really glad to see a lot of people in here. They're like, oh shit, beer's gonna go postal. And then I went postal for like 5 minutes, and now I'm just like, all right, how you guys doing? I'm gonna drink some beer. We're gonna drink some beer, and I'm gonna ask everybody in here questions. I'm gonna make you talk to me. I need to be Jesus and turn this bottle of water into a beer or something. Damn straight. We're doing a night brew with the crew, so you gotta have something brewed. I'll leave it at that. You gotta have at least something brewed. So it can be coffee with a little something in it. It can be tea with a little something in it, or it can be a beer. And hell, even if you have a beer, it can be a beer with a little something in it. I think I have rum coolers in the fridge. Ooh, rum coolers. Now that sounds good. That sounds good. Now there's one of my alcohols of choices. Like back in the day, when we would go to the parties and the nightclubs. And by nightclubs, I mean like it was night. We were huddled over the fire. The cavemen were scratching their butts with a club. Like that was my clubbing back then. Rum, gin, or vodka? Ooh, ooh. Wait, whenever you put gin in there, ooh. I had a bad experience with gin once. Whoa. I think that's how everybody gets their least favorite alcohol, is having that experience where you take a sip and this is how you know you've had a bad experience with an alcohol. Let me show you here. Okay? See that area? It's what I call asshole lips. And so if you make that pucker and your lips turn into said asshole, you're probably not going to like the alcohol you just drank. Yeah, I'm usually ready to punch someone after the third gin. Oh, see, now that tells me that's a good alcohol from someone. See, with whiskey, I'm ready to do it after the second. Whiskey's a bad thing for me to have. Or but I do Scotch whiskey. I'm doing Scotch. Let's just call it out. We're doing Scotch. And Scotch, no. Scotch is one of those ones that it either makes me really happy or an angry drunk, like a Scotsman. And that's when my true Scottish nature comes out right there. Give me some Scotch. Rum, on the other hand, I'm just like, all right, let's party. But now, whenever you get older, you'll find out that once you're like into your fourth rum and coke, you're ready just to go to bed. There's no more feistiness. It's, let me see how quickly I can get from the couch to the upstairs bedroom without killing myself. That becomes the new norm. And yes, I just said from my couch to my bedroom, I'm drinking in my house. Yes, it happens. That's what you get to look forward to when you get older. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Nope, couch is where I live when the rum runs out. I mean, we can have it that way too. We can absolutely have it that way. I just need actually, the funny thing is the couch is where my wife sleeps. So the dog has a tradition of waking my wife up in the middle of the night because he is too hot in the master bedroom. And this has happened since he was like 2 years old, since he was a little puppy. Get up in the middle of the night and drag my wife downstairs because he's hot or he just wants to go downstairs. So they go downstairs. She sleeps on the couch and he goes into the other room and sleeps on it. Yes, he has his own couch. He's a spoiled brat. Okay, I gotta ask, what type of person takes a cheeseburger into the bathroom with them? A very hungry person. But I do not want a shit burger. I do not. What? What? Okay, I need to ask some more questions here. Okay, this is more question time. So they took a cheeseburger into the bathroom. Now, did they go into the stall with said cheeseburger? Or was this a urinal? Was this a I touch my dick kind of deal? Or was this... Or it gets even worse because the dipshit I live with just literally walked into the shitter with a fully loaded cheeseburger. Oh. Yeah, no. No. I love food. And you can tell I love food. But I don't even love food that much. There is no way I'm having a fully loaded shit burger. The particle, I mean, oh, I mean, okay, let's take it back for a second. Even, so, you take it with the left hand. So you got it with the left hand. You piss with your right. And then you wipe your business and you do your business and stuff. And you grab the bar soap and you just do this with the soap. And go under the water, soap. Under the water. Maybe go like this with the soap so you can do the back of your hand. But now you got soap here. So you got to put the soap down. You got to take and then wash it off like this. Forgot to go. Okay, so you're eating that. I know that looked like very, very attractive. I licked my burger. It doesn't matter. Hashtag content. This is the content that I'm here to provide. How you eat I was about to say a chicken burger. How you eat a cheeseburger in the bathroom with one hand. We're gonna Bill Nye the Science Guy out of this shit. Hey Bill Nye, how much particles of urine and or shit do I gotta have on my burger at this point? Because let's face it. If you watched Mythbusters, you know there's fecal matter on everything. We need this segment clipped and shared, the whole section. We can do that. Like right now, my Twitch clips are only 30 seconds, but I can go back and we can edit this whole section, and we're just gonna call it content. It's all we're not gonna give any information, any lead up. It's just gonna be boom, content. Here you go. This is what you get. You want to be with the Brew crew? Well, here's what's going to happen. Right here. Because, let's face it, I'm not going to sit here. Like, I'll talk about some serious shit, like I did earlier. But then, from here on out, it's pretty much dick and vagina. I mean, that's pretty much it. It goes serious, semi-serious, dick and vagina. And once we get past that, I don't know. We're all out. I don't know what comes after dick and vagina. I hope someone else has kind of an idea, because I sure as hell don't. Oh my God, speaking of dick, see, we got stories. This is why we mention this, so we get stories. I do know one thing, though. This EDM, I need to go through and really listen to the EDM, because this shit, Cranky's turning over in his grave right about now, if he's hearing this shit. I was in a stream earlier, and the streamer was telling her chat to send dick pics to her moderators to have them rated. Wow. This is not an EDM. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, she got reported. No shit. Like, seriously. Like, okay, like, I get having fun and doing stupid shit. But how stupid do you gotta be? And you wonder, like, it's shit like this too that really, like, you know what? And then I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Not to mention she was speaking like an unintelligent minor, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna lose every single one of my followers. But she's doing shit like that. But then she'll turn around probably in the same breath and talk about the unsolicited dick pics that she gets and say how offended she is by getting them. Right? Right? Am I off base here in thinking that? Like, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but whenever you do stupid shit like that, you gotta wonder. You just gotta wonder. Like, and I hate to be that guy to point this out, but like, shit, we gotta point some stupid shit out. No idea, but it was bad. Yeah, like, and if that's what you're doing for content, like, come on. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, have some decorum about it. Have some, if you do, you make it a joke and you go, oh, you sent me a pic. All right, I'll keep that for later. And that's it. And that's it. That's what you do. And it's done. And it's over. And maybe we get a chuckle. Maybe we go, he didn't get any pics. But yeah, I don't understand the content that is being created. I touched upon this earlier, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier as well. When you're over here on Twitch, yeah, you got to think outside the box because a lot of things are oversaturated. Like, all of the gaming is going to be oversaturated. You got to be like my buddy. He did it the right way. He came in. Nobody was playing Hunt Showdown. It was a new game. He got in on it. He's like one of the top Hunt Showdown streamers here on Twitch playing that game. Part of the Hunt community, right? So he found his niche. He got in there, and watching someone play a game is really, I consider it entertaining, especially if they got a positive attitude, which he does. That's good content. Someone having dick pics sent to their mods for judging? What? That qualifies for content? You know what? Let me go take a shit. We'll put it on camera. I'll go take a shit in the back here, and we'll count how many pieces of corn there is in it, and we'll call it content. I mean, I think that's I will go and look at it, and then we'll bring in, like, I don't know, we'll bring in something else. We'll bring in a bunny and just have the bunny sit there looking at the turd. And we'll see how many we think the bunny can identify. Pretty close to the same thing, if you ask me. Yeah, like, you definitely gotta broaden your horizons when you're over here. You gotta look outside the box. Some things you can go and do, some things you can't. Just be smart about it. And don't bitch about it too. That's the other thing that I like. That's earlier on tonight. That's what I was really bitching and railing against. It's like, you realize that nobody's coming to see your content because you are the same as everybody else now. Like, when you look at all the Mixer people that came over and they're playing FPS games, it's like, hey, guess what? You're just like everybody else now that plays FPS games. What are you doing to differentiate yourself from the crowd? what are you doing to make people want to come in and see you? But they just look at it as partner. I was partner on Mixer. Now I come to Twitch. Partner, please. And they get pissed off whenever they get handed affiliateship. Like, be glad you got affiliateship. Make it work, and work your ass off to get that partnership. Like, these would be the same people who would have told me, "Oh, guess what? You know what? You left your Mixer partnership, so don't bitch about it." Same people told me that. So now I'm gonna give them the same advice. Guess what? Mixer's gone. Work for that shit, bitch. Like, I guess I'm telling it like it is, because I've sat here, I've gone back and forth and felt so not a part of the community, and to see people go, "Oh, I'm nothing without my partnership. I'm lost. I feel like I don't belong." Bitch, I've been feeling that way from day one. And even whenever I've reached out, no one has said, "It's okay." A few people have. Like Haas. Haas and I have talked about it. But, like, I don't think anybody could truly understand where I was at, because I truly was. Like, if anything, I was the lowest of the low partners. Numbers, just everything. Every little step. There might have been a few partners that were just under me. But I felt that way all the time. Welcome to the club. I don't want to hear about your pity party. Yep, if you didn't get partner on the switch over, we're all back at the same level. And that's fine too. It's absolutely fine to be at that level. It just means, hey, you got to reevaluate your content. And that's okay to do. But do it in a healthy manner. Like, that's the thing. I came back over here and I'm like, we're going to do stuff over here healthy. You know, I remember you reaching out to me at one time whenever I had all this shit going on. And stuff like that sticks with me. Because I'm appreciative of everybody who has reached out to me over the years. Hildish is one of the exceptions, right? Because I saw Hildish's tweet, and Hildish's tweet was talking about self-doubt. And you know what? I get it. And I haven't reached out to her yet, because she's someone who's reached out to me in the past. She's always kept in touch. And yeah, we get that self-doubt. But we gotta look at content. We gotta look at what we're doing. Like, I'm noticing she's playing Dead by Daylight a lot. Do you know how many people here on Twitch are playing Dead by Daylight? Like, honestly, if you want to succeed on this platform, you've got to find a new game or make yourself stand out so much, because the idea of the Mixer love. Let me get on this for a second. Let me get on this whole Beam Mixer love bullshit. Because I'm going to throw this shit right out the window. Back when the platform was Beam, it was a small community. Everybody knew one another. Everybody helped one another. There were still more viewers than there were streamers. So you could build a community, and you shared that community. Then Mixer got bigger. And that community decided to go out and stream for themselves. And now, that community that you thought was always there, they've gone on and they've done their stuff, right? Like, for example, big example, Hildish and Akira, two of my biggest supporters. They were always in my stream whenever I was making my way to partner. They had their own aspirations. Hildish, partner. Aki, partner. That's great. My numbers suffered. Some of our shared community gets redistributed. I was jealous for the longest time. But here's what you got to remember. And here's what I wasn't remembering. And this is what people need to understand now, is that you've succeeded in helping them and they've gone on to bigger and better things. Be happy. Now it's time to reevaluate your shit and find out what it was that brought people like that in the first place. And you got to realize that over time, your base is going to get hit. It's going to get hit. And you need to replenish that base. If you're doing that, like, if you're doing this for like a side business or a business, you need to find out how to get viewers in here. So you make yourself stand out. And you make yourself, so if that means you got to switch the game you're playing and go, because let's face it, you don't have a base anymore. So for example, let's say you were a big Minecraft streamer and you streamed Minecraft all the time and you got buttloads of people in, and now a few people left and a lot of people followed the other people and you're still doing that. It's time to change. It's time to do something. You've got to evolve or you're going to get lost in the crowd. And you got to find that way to make you stand out. I know that the category I'm in, just chatting, everybody and their brother is in just chatting. I know this. I do this because I want to do this. Because I feel comfortable doing this. I'm gonna throw a game on every once in a while, but I want to make this an actual thing. We'll see how it goes. Like right now, tonight was just a jumping off point, because I thought that it came to me 2 nights ago. Because I was debating on what am I going to stream. And I kept going back and forth. What am I going to stream? What am I going to stream? What am I going to stream? I don't know what to stream. And it bothered me. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be streaming for fun. Why am I getting so caught up on what... Aren't I supposed to be doing this for fun? Which I might just go to Arc for the time being, because... Arc I have fun playing, but that's besides the point. And then I was like, you left you left Twitch at the very beginning because you wanted to do talk shows. You found Cranky and you studied Cranky because you wanted to do talk shows. I tried one talk show, and I remember the very first talk show that I had on Mixer, Haas was one of the guests, Jito was one of the guests, and Baz was one of the guests. And I know a lot of you probably don't know any of those people, with the exception of Haas. But it was fun. Now, I did get my ass chewed out because I didn't have an agenda. And I had a similar type of idea tonight. I had an agenda tonight. But I kind of did that whole advice where we talk and we talk. We have a few things we want to touch on. And then we just let chat kind of dictate where the night's going to go. And that's basically what I did. And I think it's going to be interesting because I know that I'm not going to get the viewers in here. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing this to do anything but just talk and have fun. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be happy with what I do, and this is what came out of it. And with Mixer closing up tomorrow, I wanted to pay tribute in some way, but like it was great because the only thing I had on my mind tonight was coming in and talking about how I've been watching on stream or Twitter about all of the garbage about how people deserve subs, and I'm just like, no, you know what? I kind of want to talk against that. I kind of want to give my viewpoint. And then it got really heated. And then like I said, I saw that video from WASD, and it put me in all sorts of foul moods. And nothing hurts more than being left out. And boy, the raw emotion took over earlier, and it still does, because I still feel like that in a certain group I felt left out most of the time. And there's a few of us that realized that if it wasn't for Cranky, we might not be anywhere, to be honest. He kept us around when I kind of feel like a lot of people would have just been like, yeah, fuck these people. So I think I just needed to get that off my chest. And I knew that with this layout, with the music going, I know I'm going to catch shit for that too. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, whenever I talked with Cranky back in the day, he gave me permission to do a talk show like his, only wrestling style. And now that he's no longer here and we're gonna lose Mixer, I just felt like, you know what? I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna do a talk show, and kind of no one ever could do a show just like he did. Facts. I'm gonna come on, and if it reminds you of his show, that's what I want. If it makes you remember the guy, that's what it's supposed to be about. This isn't about me. This is about remembering someone who actually had some faith in me as a streamer when a lot of people didn't. Feels weird to say out loud. It feels weird to say right now. But that's it. That's it. And anybody who doesn't like it, they can just kiss my ass, because I'm tired of caring what people think about me, And it's cool because I had a lot of good conversations before I even had this stream today with a lot of people. And I got to say some things that have just been eating me up that I can't say to anybody, really, because there's not I've talked to my wife about these things, and I haven't talked to a lot of people since I've come back to streaming. And I understand where some people are coming from as well. because I had a similar kind of thing happen with, for those of you who might remember Atrocity. Like, when I just got partnered on Mixer, and like Atrocity just up and left. And like I was like, okay. And he had some personal things going on, personal issues going on. And I didn't really know that. And then he came back like nothing had happened. And I resented him for that. And, you know, now that I've been in that same situation, I can honestly say I understand what happened in that situation. And so I don't, like, because it's happened to me, and like I can understand what was going on. Everybody needs a mental health break from streaming. Now there's a few other things that happen that's popcorn time for another time, and I'm not here to do popcorn. But, you know, certain things that happen and have opened my eyes to kind of see where I want to be and who my friends are. And I hope all of you kind of realize that streaming at the end of the day is a business for some. And you got to realize that people judge you based on whether or not they think it's a business transaction or a friend. And when people can't decipher between the two, that's when you get shit. That's when the shit turns ugly. And I want everybody to learn from all of this too. Like, you can forgive people, but if they're not willing to forgive you, you got to drop it and move on. And I'm kind of like right there in that stage right now too with a few people where it's like, okay, I've extended an olive branch. Okay, either you accept it or not. You know, like I've come out and really, like, I used to be someone who like pulled no punches, but honestly there was still that much that I did. I pulled some punches. That whenever I'd tell people certain things, I'd kind of hold back. Now I'm just like, no, I'm not even going to do that. Because you're streaming, you can have friends in streaming, you can have business acquaintances. You can't have both. There is just no way. Because at the end of the day, the people who are in it as a business, as a strict business, know that there's only so many fish and so many spots and so many viewers to go around. And at the end of the day, they're going to want those same viewers. And it's going to get ugly. And I know that. I know that from experience. If you're here to make friends and build a community, then you're doing it right. I'm trying to think about streaming as a business and friendships, right? Because you can still monetize your stream and be friends with people as long as you put that friendship first and they're not trying to be a business streamer too, right? Because, like, you can help each other grow. You can help each other monetize each other's streams. But you got to realize at the end of the day, like, the people who go full time, I guess what I'm trying to say is the people who go full time streaming, full time, this is their livelihood, or they want to make it their livelihood. You're going to have a hard time being friends with them if you're trying to do the same thing, because at the same day, like, because you're going to eventually want those viewers. It's human nature. And I'm not saying like I'm friends with Sassy. She's a full time streamer. She's doing that. But I'm not in to make this a business, right? She is a good friend. I hope she does all the best. She's trying to get a puppy right now, and who doesn't like puppies? Who does not like puppies? Cat people. And I never trust a cat person because I love puppies. And I lost all the rest of my supporters. All the rest of the viewers went down to one. But that is all the shit that I had in store for like I kind of blew my load. I blew my load. I think what put me off my game was that video. That video really just like right before I've been sick all day too. Like not it allergies. I don't have corona. I don't have Aunt Rona. She didn't come to visit. There's that Aunt Flo. Aunt Flo likes to visit, but she just doesn't like to visit me, which is a good thing. She likes to visit my nose. Because I woke up yesterday, I had a bloody nose. Aunt Flo and my nose have a really weird relationship. Right? But anyways, yeah, so I've been sick all day. I redid a lot of the wiring in my office. Like, the worst thing you can do is rewire shit for stream day. And that's exactly what I did. I rewired everything on stream day because I was getting feedback from my streaming computer. And so I was like, okay, we need to change this. Because I will say, I was running the Go XLR, and I was not happy with the Go XLR. Now, I know a few people said that they like the Go XLR. I was not a fan. As much like I wanted to have the voice changer on it. I wanted to sound like a chipmunk having sex, right? Because that voice changer, I could be like that, and it would be amazing. Or I would change it to like the slow mountain man voice. So I'd be talking like this, saying, hello. My name is Alden, and I like books. Like that I miss. Like I can do a voice like that, but it scratches the back of my throat, and the only cure to get your throat, like, you know, from not being sore anymore is a good old case of throat yogurt. And I don't like any of the flavors. So we're not going to do that. But anyways, the Go XLR, it kept clipping my sound. So what would happen is I'd be playing like World of Warcraft. I'd be playing anything, and like you would just hear the dip in sound real quick, and it would go low and cut out and then come right back on. It doesn't do that now. And I mean, I don't know if that's because I had two mixers going too. Like I got a 2-mixer set up now. But what I would do is, because I like hearing the sound effects, right? I like hearing what's going on in my stream. Like you're supposed to be able to do that with the Go XLR. But with the way that my setup is going, I can't do that at 100% because you need like a little switch in the streaming PC so that you can run the streaming PC back into the Go XLR, because you've got to run a line into the streaming PC, and then the streaming PC's got to run out to the Go XLR. But there's a weird grounding thing that you need in order to do that, because it doesn't. There's feedback obviously that picks up. So I tried to do that, didn't work. So now I've got my Go XLR in my closet trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I used to do podcasts. And if I ever decide to do a podcast again, that comes in handy. Um, but I don't know what's in store podcast wise. So we'll see. Um, but I think right now I am going to call it. I got an awesome outro that I hope there's a few people around. And before I even do that, I want to say thank you for everybody who was here tonight for me pitching the greatest bitch that I did. It was a great little bitch that we did. I'm trying to see who is on. All right, you know what? We're gonna do this. I've got someone in mind. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the raid up. We're gonna go raid this person. He's playing some GTA 5, which is really cool. And I'm actually kind of excited. He's doing GTA role playing. So it is going to be a fun night. So now all I got to do is get that raid thing going. But you know what? I think I kind of closed it out. So let me see where I got my stupid raid my raid thing. Let's see. Here it is. Quick actions. Come on. Boy, it just does not want to. There we go. So here we go. We're going to do this. And, all right, guys. Here's the outro. Thank you very much for being here. I will be here the same time next week, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Also, don't forget to catch me, Fourth Room Brewing. Just want to do this. I will be on Brew Chat on Fourth Room. Let's see. That guy right there. Make sure you click that link. Follow him. I'm going to be on 9 o'clock on Thursday. We're going to be talking some more. But for now, I hope you're ready. Here's the outro. We're going to go raid soon.
As I always say,